One of the biggest things I've been working on from a game is the in-game level editor. It's something I've been making and improving since early development. One of my main reasons for doing this is to give players the tools to make their own levels. At this point, it's mostly feature complete. My main focus is on cleaning it up and making it more user friendly. Here are all the current features. So to start, I've added some useful things for painting tiles, such as auto terrain. If you don't know what that is, basically, using a defined rule set, it will add textures in between tiles. Visually, this can make the transition between them look more natural. Besides freehand painting, I also have a fill tool, a line tool, and a box tool. I'll add more as I come across the need for them, like a circle tool, etc. More recently, I've added tile map selections to the editor. After setting a selection, you can move it around or duplicate it. I use a separate tile map to generate 3D walls. They're generated when the level loads, but they can be regenerated during level creation by using the reset button within the editor. I check for valid spots before placing the wall tiles, so for the most part, you can just increase the pen size and drag over the borders. But there's also other tiles that act a little differently, for more control over how the shadows are generated. I have a few tile maps that I use in the background as parallax layers. One of these tile maps also lines up with the 3D walls so I can make rooms and stuff. For some extra decoration, you can also place sprites and change the parallax layer. This tile map is used to create water. Wall tiles can also be drawn on top of them. I have some other tile maps that I use for spawning things like collectibles and enemies. On the other hand, you can also manually place enemies along with NPCs. This way, you get finer position control and you can change their properties like their behavior script. Speaking of that, I've been working on behavior scripts as a way to add dialogue and scripted events to my editor. I had played around with the idea of making a simple scripting language and went through a few different iterations, but eventually I just settled on using GDScript. I wanted to avoid this at first for sandboxing reasons, since you have access to the OS class and other stuff with GDScript, but I decided to just show a warning if the game detects any scripts referencing certain classes or methods. These behavior scripts can be attached to a tile to activate an event when the player enters, or they can be attached to NPCs for dialogue and so on. Lastly, I've been working on some general UI stuff. For the tile maps, I make this grid, as well as this effect when you paint tiles. For things that you can select and move around, I have a transform gizmo, and I've been changing the icons to try out different layouts. For now, I plan on adding in suggested changes and making a demo of the first levels. That's it for now. I'll see you in the next devlog.